Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. As we'll see a team from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Owls offense takes the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Rice rushes to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. After that last completion, it's second down. Wide receiver comes in motion.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls getting set on 1st and 10. Off play action. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Trying to set up the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. And, Jesse, they've got a quarterback that, if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Back to throw, it's Holman. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Nicholson.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Oh, he's got a chance. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain. It's first down Rice. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Owls headed quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nicholson. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Finds a little space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas could see if they could get a chunk play here on 2nd and inches. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run the option. The pitch. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Snap to the back. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Holman. He's got his man across the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. North Texas really has it going on offense. Motion from the wideout. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Bringing the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Rice rushes to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Leaves it with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Quickly complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal block.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. And they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Auburn. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Holman. He's got his man, makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Got the first himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. North Texas in the hurry up.
on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Sends it back in motion. Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. North Texas will have to punt it away. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Third down play from the gun. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll send the back in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Holman. Unleashes it on the run. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Dennis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Across the 45. Breaks into the open. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
North Texas in the hurry up. Motion from the back. On the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Holman. Using the quick game. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback will keep it. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds. And then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged out of the air. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Mean Green. How about this defense taking one back to the house? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
And these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
PAT unit on the field. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That's caught. It's Dennis. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe of the 48. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds and no gain on the play. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
And the Owls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on second and short. On the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Bully ball on third and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Trying play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Looking left. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Oh, they're after him. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. The Mean Green with a ton of green to cover here on third down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on third. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on third and long. Dropping back, it's Holman. It's complete on the right side. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. North Texas will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Rice rushes to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the left. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. The option look. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Oh, what a move to get room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. North Texas will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Dennis. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Takes a hit as he fires. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Red pass, it's complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Offense in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He'll ride his man on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. This is a designed run. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The mean green now facing the meanest of problems on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Tight end now in motion. Now on the option. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
2nd down coming up.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He wants to throw. Complete disaster there. He loses 10. North Texas to the line with a 1.5 miles to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Dumps it to the back. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. From midfield, looking for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The Owls want to pick up the tempo. From the gun on 3rd down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The mean green with a ton of green to cover here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. North Texas will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Looking for more room. Touchdown, North Texas. And they turn it into a defensive score.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play in the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oregon State is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 27 over Toledo. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Rice rushes to the line.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run the option. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Third down after the run. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Look out, he's got room. Runs through a tackle. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They're going to ride this running back. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on second and short. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Motion from the wideout. On the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. North Texas will try to pick up the 4th down here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Looking to throw on 1st down. Completes it in the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. And the Owls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Running into the open space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He breaks a tackle. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. Snags it inside the 20. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.